Good morning, Liberty Leopards. I have a new read aloud this morning. It's called The Three Little Super Pigs. Once upon a time, and the author's name is Claire Evans. And this is another adaptation where the author took a story that we are familiar with and they made some changes to make a new story. So I'm already thinking about the story that I know that has three little pigs. And I'm going to be thinking about things I notice that are the same and things that I notice that are different while I'm reading. So the Three Little Super Pigs. Once upon a time. Once upon a time, there were three little super pigs. And they dreamed of becoming superheroes. In fact, they were so obsessed that their family house became cluttered with all of their superhero collections. Oh, I'm looking at that mom's face. She looks a little bit overwhelmed. So one day, Mother Pig told her little superheroes it was time to find their own homes, and she waved goodbye. They walked for hours, crossing dangerous rivers and climbing steep hills. Until finally they arrived at their destination, Fairyland. After an exhausting trip, the pigs decided to set up camp for the night and build their new homes in the morning. I notice a warning sign on the tree. It says, "Danger, wolves roam here." This one says, "Danger, beware of the big bad wolf." While toasting marshmallows in their superhero costumes, the pigs met a new friend, Little Red Riding Hood. She warned them about the big bad wolf who'd been terrorizing Fairyland. The wolf had kidnapped Mary's little lamb and stolen sheep's clothing. He'd even been disguising himself as different grandmas and stolen their clothing. The pigs were warned to be on their guard. The next morning, two of the pigs were desperate to play superheroes with their new friends, so they built their houses as quickly as possible. The first pig chose straw to build the house, and he gathered all he could find. The second pig chose to build his house out of sticks, and he collected them from high and low. And in no time at all, their homes were ready. There's the third pig back there. Okay. While his two brothers were having fun, the third pig was patiently building his house out of bricks. He wanted to make sure it was strong, and sturdy, so he worked very hard. Finally, all their houses were ready, and the pigs were happy in their new homes. Here's the pig's house. His is made of straw, the sticks. And here's the brick house. Suddenly, the first little pig was startled by a terrible growl outside his window. It was the big bad wolf. Little pig, let me come in," he cried. Look at his face. He looks terrified. "Not by the hair on my chinny chin," squealed the panicked pig. "Well, then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in," growled the wolf. Whoosh! And with one puff, he blew the house in. Well, the first little pig ran for cover to the brother's house made of sticks. Little pigs, let me come in," bellowed the wolf. Not by the hair of our chinny chin chins, cried the pigs. Well, then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in. So he huffed, and he puffed, and... Dun, dun. There's those ellipses. What's going to happen next, I'm wondering. Whoosh! He blew the stick house in. Dodging the flying sticks and falling debris, the two little pigs ran as quickly as they could to their brother's house of bricks, narrowly escaping the wolf, who was getting very angry and very hungry. Little pigs, let me come in, demanded the wolf. Not by the hairs on our chinny chin chins, the pigs replied. Well, then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in, screamed the wolf. So he huffed, and he puffed, and he huffed, and he puffed, but the brick house would not blow in. The wolf was furious. Suddenly, the pigs were startled by a loud, clanging noise from outside. The cunning bad wolf had made another plan to climb onto the roof and sneak down the chimney. That noise was the ladder leaning up against the house. Two of the pigs started to panic, but the third little pig had a super plan. He had been boiling a pan of water on the fire all along. And I noticed he has a recipe book, and the recipe is called How to Boil a Wolf. So as the wolf came hurtling down the chimney, he fell bottom first into the bubbling hot pan. With a piercing shriek, he jumped out of the water and straight into the pig's net. The big bad wolf was defeated. The pigs waved goodbye to the silly old wolf as he was carted off to prison. With fairyland safe at last, the pigs' dreams of becoming real superheroes had finally come true, as the whole town cheered their special new name. Hooray for the 3 little super pigs! And then the author, he's given us a picture. Here's the big bad wolf in jail. I hope you enjoyed the story. I miss you.